Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. I'm about to break a window. All right, go for it. Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. What is your reason? Step out. What is your reason? Step out now. Don't fucking get on the ground. Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. You gonna throw my phone like that, bro? Yeah, I'm gonna take it off now.
This idea that it's reasonable for a black man to be afraid of the police just because he's black is ludicrous. And perpetuating that idea, the idea that police are out there hunting black people for fun, is why incidents like this happen. When you have elected officials and university professors and members of the mainstream media all out there telling young black men, the popo's coming for you, that's the great irony here. The leftist narrative actually puts these subjects in more danger. And the cynical side of me suspects that that might be the point, because then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you start from the narrative of black people ought to be afraid of the cops, and then a black man does something like this out of fear, and the police rightfully escalate because that's their job, then it becomes another example of so-called police brutality to bolster the claim that black people should be afraid. But this has nothing to do with race. This guy's window wasn't smashed in because he's black. It was smashed in because he resisted arrest. If he had simply complied from the start, no escalation would have been necessary. And when I say comply, I'm talking from the start. From the moment he's asked for his license and insurance. The only reason they even asked him to step out of the car was because he failed to comply with showing his license. Now, is anyone seriously going to argue that a cop shouldn't ask for your license and insurance during a traffic stop? Is there anyone, anywhere, who's going to make that argument? Please, show yourself. I want to meet the person who thinks you shouldn't have to show your license and proof of insurance to a police officer during a traffic stop. Because that's what you'd have to believe in order to argue that this subject's actions were appropriate or that the cops acted inappropriately.